I had a lot of comments on both my Hurricane Ian video and my Hurricane Helene video about evacuating. Let me explain a little bit about why we are hesitant to evacuate. My family's lived here in Florida for a little over 10 years now. And for us, evacuating is always on the table. A lot of friends and family from up in Indiana and the Midwest automatically evacuate. Well, there's a lot of things that go into our decision if we evacuate. How big is the storm? Where is the storm? Where is it going to hit? And Jennifer and I know we agree on this. The last thing that we want to do is evacuate. So that's always the last thing on the table. The least important reason why we as a family don't evacuate is money. Finances. It's expensive to evacuate. You have to book a hotel room, you have to pay, fuel, if you can even find fuel, and if you can find enough fuel. It's not cheap to evacuate. And the most important reason why we don't evacuate, options to get back to our house, is the biggest reason why we don't evacuate. If the storm hits us head on, just like Ian, if it hits us head on and they close down the city and we can't get back to our homes to assess the damage, to get it opened up, you're really exposing yourselves to some real issues if you evacuate and can't get back. Mold, you can't open up your house and get it aired out, then you're all of a sudden you're gutting your whole house, which if you would be close by at least, then you could get back to your house and get it opened up. We're fortunate enough to where my parents live in a 3rd-story condo. Now they are in Floodzone A, that's the only downside to this, but they are in a fortified building on the 3rd floor. So the chances of them taking any kind of storm surge up where they're at is virtually not happening. The whole city would be wiped out clean before the water gets up to where they're at. They're not too far away, and they're in Placida, a stone's throw from the Intercoastal Waterway, but they're on the 3rd floor. So that's what we decided to do for Hurricane Milton. Last minute, the eye wall kept dropping, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna go ahead and ride it out at the house because we're in flood zone X, which means it would have to be a catastrophic storm surge for us to even see water come up to our house. I believe we're 14 feet above sea level at my house. Right now it's 11:55 on a Tuesday. We are headed to these storage units in hopes that we can get this car in.
Leave my keys in here.
Hell no, don't leave your keys in here because the doors are going to be open. You're not in Dave's way and you're not in James's way.
Oh, that's James?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm doing this in case my window gets busted out. Maybe it'll save a bunch of glass or cracked or whatever. At least it'll save.
Yeah, in case the windows get busted out and the sun comes in?
No, save from glass getting everywhere. I love her.
So the Jag is in storage. Now I'm heading over to Aiden's Naughty Dog charter boat to remove the hardtop on it so it doesn't become a parachute. And meeting Aiden's dad and Steve. Get that thing secure. And then we'll continue on with hurricane prep. Tops off, strapped down. Anchors caught. Anchors down. It's kind of a weird thing to see. Top is strapped down. Trailer strapped down. We're chalked down, anchored down. The eye wall that was supposed to go into Sarasota, Bradenton, Tampa kept dropping and dropping and dropping. And I'm like, and it was a Cat 4, Cat 5, Cat 4 at the time. So I told Jennifer, if it keeps dropping, we'll go to my parents'. And lo and behold, it kept dropping. So Wednesday morning, we battened down the rest of the hatches, everything we needed, sealed up the house, and went to my parents to ride it out. That was a decision we made very last minute. I knew that we could get to a spot where we would be safe, but yet we would be able to get back to our house as quickly as possible. I'd see some iguanas. So literally that was like 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes, and the garages are taken in water. Does he have a car in the garage? Yeah, there's water in all the garages right now. I was just down there.
Yeah.
About less than a foot.
you go. Far this goes in. This piece of wood.
See, it's this rope would need to be that. Hand me that rope right there. Like unloop it and see if I can get it to reach or something. Go ahead and take that out and put it up high on that cleat. But I need to actually tie this in a
What
knot.
cleat?
There's a cleat on the other side of that. But I gotta tie this in a knot first.
This ain't. I wouldn't freaking trust this cleat for shit.
Well, I mean, it's too short.
Well, we can at least pull you in.
Alright, see if you can. See that?
What?
That's from the boat. Beat the shit out of that.
Find a secure place to put this. I can we go over there and pull on this, Mike.
Yeah.
On that one.
Actually, there's a cleat right there too.
Yeah, there you go. That's a better. Wow, I wonder where this big old thing came from.
That's a part of the train trestle.
No shit.
Uh-huh. That's part of the trestle.
Damn.
Uh-huh. That floated up from right here. It went right over the seawall and landed right there.
Good Lord. That is freaking heavy.
I guess this is where we turn around. Look at that glass. Cape Haze Marina. Massive amount of damage in there. A lot of boats lost. Get my shadow. Careful right here. this boat pulled the pilings up and floated over here. Oh, I know. I'm just saying that here's the pilings.
I know. Well, it's easier now to.
That's crazy.
And then look, it's got stuck right here.
They tied it off.
Oh.
Or no. No way. Look. That's what grabbed it. The cleat from the dock got tangled up with this decorative rope. That's so crazy.
Yeah, that's too.
You can't tell me that this boat pulled those pilings up, floated over here, and this little rope grabbed it, snagged it, and stopped it?
And the fire hydrant's not even leaking.
Yeah.
Take her out, they grab the rope. Jesus.
Oh God.
You better get out of the way of it.
Oh no.
We are on Lemon Bay, just assessing the damage around Bay Heights Park, and it's quite extensive. Definitely came up.
glossy enameled freaking, yeah, like laminated wood. That's on the inside that you find in the cuttings.
Look at that. Right here. I was just over there. Yep. There's an air conditioner unit on its side. I videoed. Yeah. It's probably an Airbnb. The poor folks on that road leading to Indian Mounds, they took a hard left hook from Helene and then a harder right hook from Milton. That place looks like a bomb went off. They got Helene too. What's crazy is all these people were cleaning up after Helene. So is that one. Same here. Everything's gone. Hurricane Helene may have been somewhat of a blessing to the fact that it scared everybody enough to leave. If we hadn't had that hurricane 2 weeks prior, that there could have been people wanting to ride it out on those barrier islands, and they would have for sure lost their lives because there was no place to go. Englewood Beach took a beating. They took tons and tons and tons of sand. The damage, the amount of sand that was pushed in to the barrier islands is insane. Walls collapsing, entire homes floated out into the streets. Current debris from Helene that was stacked and out on people, where people were cleaning their houses out, and they put all the debris along the roads on top of, and then Milton hits and it just spreads that stuff out, and it's just a complete war zone out there.